Hi guys, so it is the end of 2014, which means a yearly favorites. And yeah, it's kind of crazy that it's the end of 2014, but I'm excited for a new year. And so basically this is just going to be all the things I've been loving all year long and things that are kind of like my favorite, category wise of the year. So yeah, I'm just going to get with it. I'm going to start with palettes just because that is like the main thing that I've been loving this year. So the first thing in my all-time favorite of the year has got to be the Lorac Pro 2 palette. You can definitely tell I've been loving this. I have dips in most of them and I hit pan on black. But yeah, I definitely would recommend this one over the first one. At least for me, I personally like the color family better, but yeah, I've been loving this. They're so easy to blend and so easy to work with and match together. So this has been my absolute favorite palette of the year. And then runner up would have to be the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette. I've featured this in probably like 20 of my last videos. I'm obsessed with this palette. It is like amazing. And it's funny because I got it in February and I used it once to film a tutorial, and then it sat in my vanity for like 3 months. And then I finally played with it again and I was like, oh my gosh, well, why didn't I use this before? It's amazing. The colors are so easy to blend and they just kind of melt together like chocolate. Get it? That wasn't funny. Okay. But yeah, they just came out with the second one, which I'm super excited to use. I'm hoping to get it within the next week and then do a couple tutorials using it. But yeah, love, love, love this. And then another favorite, which I featured in some other favorites videos, is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit. And I've hit pan on both of these, but what I really like now is this is available in store. I saw it at Ulta last week. I didn't see it at Sephora today, so I don't know if it's Ulta exclusive or if just Sephora didn't have it yet. But it is available in store now, so you don't have to order it online, which is great. I wish it was like that when I ordered it, but yeah, I need to restock these two because they don't sell the individuals in store. You have to buy the individuals online to refill them. But if you are into highlighting and contouring, I definitely recommend this palette. It is one of my favorite palettes this year. And the next one, I didn't do that many tutorials using this palette just because it's not an everyday kind of palette that, most people would use. It's more of out there, a little bit different from maybe a party or something, but it's the Urban Decay Electric. And I actually did just film a tutorial using this for New Year's. But yeah, my favorite out of this is Freak. For when it first came out, I did a smoky eye featuring Freak for 2 weeks. So I was obsessed with that color. But yeah, if you want to see more tutorials using this, then definitely let me know, because I really do love this palette and I have worn it a lot outside of filming tutorials. But yeah, I don't know, I just feel like it's not something most people would wear, so I didn't film tutorials on it, but I can still. It's still available. One thing that is not available anymore, which is really sad, but it is a favorite, it is the Vice 3. And I really love Alien and Sonic out of this palette. But yeah, I really like the packaging too. I don't know if I like this packaging or last year's packaging better. But yeah, this isn't available anymore, so sorry, but it's so pretty. But this palette was released this year and it is one of my favorites. And any of the palettes I just mentioned, if I have a tutorial on them, I'll link them all down below just so you can check out what you can do with the palettes. And then I'm going to move on from palettes. Well, sort of. These are new. They're the NYX Conceal, Correct, and Contour. These little 6-pan palettes. They have 3 different palettes for different shades. I have the light and medium. But yeah, I really like these. It sort of has like a pro and a con depending on what you want. The pro is where you put it, it stays, and it gives a very good coverage for like under the eyes or like a blemish. But if you're wanting it more for like a highlight shade, you can blend it into your foundation, but if you want to like apply it right here and then get it to blend down to here, it's not really going to work for that. If you want to like highlight with it, you have to use a lot of the product. But for a concealing and spot treatment, this is definitely a really good concealer for it. And you get 2 different shades and 2 corrector shades and then 2 like darker shades. So just depending on what you want or like what color you are. But yeah, these are new and I definitely would recommend these if you're going to be doing other people's makeup or if you need a spot treatment concealer. And then a concealer that is more for like highlighting and like all over the face. I've been loving is the NYX HD concealer. This is my favorite concealer I used all year and I just started using it. But what I really like about this that's different than other concealers and like foundations I use this year is like usually when I put on like a foundation or concealer, it's very oily until I set it with powder. But with this, it's very matte like as soon as I blend it out. And this also does give really good coverage. I like to kind of use this as like a foundation-ish thing. So like I'll put it underneath my eyes, down my nose, on my forehead, and my chin. And then I sort of blend it down onto where like I didn't apply it. And so I get like the best coverage where I applied it, and then it sort of like fades out and it looks like very natural in those areas. But it does give a really good coverage. That is what I'm wearing today. I don't have any foundation on. I just have the concealer and some powders. And yeah, so it's my favorite of the year. It is amazing. And then some other favorites. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz, which I was using the pomade, which I do like, but I feel like they both have different purposes depending on what you're wanting to do. This one is more like sort of to draw them on or to shape them on. So when I was using this, like I would put it on, but it wouldn't go underneath my hairs. And I have like pretty long, like thick brow hairs, and so if like one of them would move, it would leave like a spot where it wasn't there to cover. And so I really didn't like that, and it made my brows look like different colors. And so yeah, I feel like that if you have like shorter haired brows or you're trying to like draw them on, then I feel like that's more what the pomade is for. And for the Brow Wiz, you sort of are like doing like little flicks of hairs, and so it gets between all of your natural brow hairs and adds the color. So if you do have like thicker long brows, I feel like this is more easy to use because I've really been loving what it's been doing for my brows since I started using it. And so this one is my favorite of the year. And then lipstick favorites, I don't really know like what my favorite was at the beginning of the year. Like I don't remember wearing one color and being obsessed with it, but I do remember being obsessed with these 2 lip shades. And this is the Maybelline Matte in Divine Wine, which I've been obsessed with burgundy colors, and I feel like it's just like the perfect shade because it's like a creamy formula, but it's still matte on the lips. And I really like that. And so this has been one of my favorites. I've worn it so much in the past couple months that it's kind of getting old, but I love it so much. And then another one is definitely not everyone's cup of tea, but it is the Lime Crime Stiletto lipstick, which it's a black lipstick. Like for me, I feel like black is almost like a nude because you can wear it with anything. Is that just me? Like I feel like you can put a black lipstick with anything, and yes, it does make it more like edgy and dark, but at the same time, you know, it goes with everything. And so I don't know, I've just been like obsessed with that lipstick. It is sort of amazing, and yeah, if you are willing to rock a black lip, I definitely recommend that one. And you know, go for it. You may get stared at, but they're just jelly. That's what I tell myself. Isn't my hat cute? No, I'm a white. I'm like wash it. Okay. There we go. Another favorite. I know I was loving this at the beginning of the year. Is the MAC Ultra Dimension in Zestful. Sort of like a creamy off-white with like a green duochrome. It is really pretty. I love putting this like over shadows or like in the inner corner for like a highlight. So yeah. Another favorite would be the Wet n Wild Mega Liner. I've been loving this recently. I used it like years ago, and then I started using like an Urban Decay, and then I ran out. And so I use this again, and I'm sort of in love with it. I love the brush because it's very thin, but it's also like it's not like flimsy, and it's not too firm. It's like perfect, and it's really black, and I just thought I like it. And so I definitely recommend it. And then another favorite is these brushes. I got Sigma brushes a couple weeks ago, and it has changed my life. And you're not a Sigma brush, get out. Yeah, so I got the copper thingy. I got them on sale because of Cyber Monday. But yeah, look how beautiful they are. I'm obsessed. Like these brushes, I swear, they like changed my life. I love them. I don't know how I did makeup without them. Like I was using like BH brushes before, but now that I had these, I'm like, bye bye. I'm using all my old brushes for special effects now, and these are all like my everyday brushes, and they're so soft and amazing, and they are a yearly favorite, and I want more. I have a brush problem now. I didn't have that before. Thanks, Sigma. Oh. Oops. Another favorite. That's not it. Where's that? Here we go. I drop things in every video I talk in. I need to stop doing talking videos. Anyway, probably all seen like a bazillion videos I've done based upon this silver glitter by Inglot. It is the Silver Extra Large 73 glitter. I just uploaded a video on Friday using this for a New Year's look, and I actually just got 2 new Inglot glitter, their body sparkles today. So more glitter. Yay. Glitter is like a virus though. Like I'll use glitter. The glitter I used to film the tutorial from Friday, it's like still on my vanity. It's contagious. It doesn't go away either. It just stays there, and it makes a mess. I'm too lazy to clean it up. But I mean, who doesn't like glitter, right? Another pigment that I've been loving is the MAC Blue Brown. This is a little sample thingy, and I really don't think it's even worth it to spend on the bigger round thingy that they have, like the big size. Just because I've used this like 20 to 30 times this year, and I have not even like made a dent in this. Like, look, you can like still see like the top of it, and I've used it so much I don't even know how. Like every time I use it, I feel like I get more back. But I don't know, I've been loving this color, especially this fall. I don't think I filmed a tutorial on it though. I think I filmed it, but I didn't like it, and so then I didn't refilm it. I need to film one for this. I filmed a drugstore like dupe video. What was it, like 2 weeks ago? And I used a color that was like a dupe for Blue Brown, but I haven't actually used this pigment. I need to. I'll put that on my to-do list that I never remember to look at. And as always, I drop things. One thing I've been loving, which is more of like this brand, but I just want to bring like this one product because it's more of a beauty product. This is the Alba Botanical Good and Clean Fruit Acid Detox Fusion Toxic Release Scrub. Now that is a title. It looks like this, and I recently, a couple months ago, I started switching over to more vegan-friendly products. And so this one is 100% vegetarian and is no animal testing, and basically what this is, instead of using like chemicals to clean your skin, it uses fruit acid to sort of like detox your skin and clarify it. And then as an exfoliant, it uses ground walnut skin. And so like, I don't know, I really like it. I feel like it cleans my skin better, I feel. Even without like the acylic acid and the benzoyl peroxide and things I was using before. I feel like this does better and it's not as harsh on my skin. And so I definitely recommend this brand. I've also been using the shampoo and conditioner and I really like it. It's like really softening out my hair. And yeah, definitely would recommend this brand and this face wash. Where's that thing I dropped? Okay. And yeah, that is basically all for like makeup wise. I really don't want to like feature any special effects in this video just because I'm still trying out different products. I've only used like one thing of like words. I've only used like one like Scar Wax from one brand. I haven't got to try out other ones. And so I really don't want to say like this is my favorite thing of that. But I have one more favorite, which is my favorite of the year. It's not a makeup item, but I wanted to feature it anyway. And so yeah, it's actually another video clip, which apparently is over there, even though it's in my computer. But yeah, so I'm basically in the next clip I'm gonna have different hair, makeup, and clothes, and there's gonna be something in the screen with me. So that is how I'm gonna close out my video, and on to the next clip. And my favorite thing of all of 2014 is gotta be this little guy. Can you say hi? Say hi. This is my nephew Brayden, who's born this year. And he wants to eat my makeup. You see yourself? Look. Look, it's you. No? You're not interested? Can you smile? Can you smile? No? You're not in the mood? You just want a brush. Okay. Yeah, so that is all of my favorites from the year of 2014. And I'll see you in 2015. Bye.